Hey, what's up? How are you? My name's Kelsey and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my very first video blog. I'm really excited about it. I'm pretty much just going to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. I'm also going to do a book review on a book that I just finished. It's going to be a short one, and then I'm going to introduce the next book that I'm going to be reading this month. So let's get started. My name's Kelsey. I'm 28 years old. I'll be turning 29 this year on Memorial Day. I have a 4-year-old son who also turns 5 on Memorial Day. And I have been happily married to my husband going on 4 years. He is a former Marine. His name is Eric. I don't know if you're going to see a lot of him. He's not much for being on camera, and I usually tend to film when he is at work and not here, because then there's less distractions. My son's name is Weston, and he is a huge hockey player. He's obsessed with playing hockey. He loves to watch the sport. I'm sure if we got the video game for him, he would love to play it, but right now he just does a beginner's program. He's an amazing skater, and he just does the beginner hockey program, and that's the stage right before he starts to play on a team. He's not quite old enough to play on a team yet. We live in the Pacific Northwest, where the part that we live in is extremely windy. We hardly get any rain. If we do get rain, it pours. We sometimes get snow during the winter, and when we get snow, it's bad. But the worst thing about living where I live is the high winds. Right now, we have 20-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. And you get used to it. Yeah, that's something that you get used to living out here. We have 2 dogs, a boy and a girl. Our newest dog, she is 1, and she is a German short-haired pointer. If you have seen my other videos, then you've seen her, because she loves to pop up and make an appearance in my videos. And then our oldest dog is Hamilton, and he's around 8 years old, I want to say, and he is a Great Dane Labrador mix. He's a freaking tank, and he doesn't know how big he is. So he loves to, step on you and put his 100-pound body weight onto your little foot, and it hurts, and you definitely want to cry. He's a grumpy old man, though. Jeez. Our son likes to call him Boner, or Hamilton, or Hambone. And it's really funny when you get a call from school asking them why our son is calling our dog Boner. I love having to explain that situation. It's fun. I love working out. My passion is running. Later this year, I plan on running a half marathon. I ran one pre-pregnancy, and I was working my way up to a full marathon. I was pretty good, actually, for my age division. I think I got 2nd place in my very first half marathon, and then I just life took over, and I stopped training for my marathons, and it never happened, but it's going to happen this year. I plan on running a half marathon again in July of this year. That's my goal. I love lifting weights, and I love taking my son for hikes. We have 3 big mountains that we can hike over here, and he enjoys the great outdoors. So it's nice to have a little hiking buddy. I just started attending college again online at Grand Canyon University, GCU, and I'm studying to be for English and secondary education. I'm really excited. I've always been good at English. High school and my early days at college, I was really good. I still am. I help my husband with his resume, with his papers that he wrote when he was in college, and I guess I just haven't lost it. So that's what I'm studying right now. I'm really excited. I'm a week in, almost 2, and I'm doing pretty well. The only thing I'm struggling with is juggling recording my videos and editing my videos. So I've got to work that into my schedule a little bit. But I'm getting through it. Yeah, my goals are I have monthly book quotas of like 5 to 6 books a month, and so I'm a little behind for this month. It doesn't help that February is a short month, so I've got to, really start winging out these books. I should be already like halfway through, if not done with my second book, and I just finished my first book. So definitely getting used to juggling school, filming, and reading along with my son and his activities. So that's really fun. If you're wondering why I've waited so long to go back to school, like why are you waiting until you're 28? Well, I attempted school 2 times in the past and I did horrible. I didn't do horrible. I just chose partying the first time, fresh out of high school. I never partied before, so when I first went to college, I definitely let loose a little bit. And then when I went the second time, it was around right before I turned 21. And then when I turned 21, I decided going out to bars and having a life was more important than my education. But now that I am, 28 and have a kid, I want to be a good role model and set a good example for my son. So, back at school. Can't wait. It's an exciting process. I'm a huge vintage record collector. They're behind me. I'm not going to get into it right now, but I will be doing another vlog on my record collection, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of my record collection. My husband has a Road Glide, and he also has a Dyna Lowrider S. He's pretty proud of his Harleys, and he wants to be able to take me on more Harley rides. I love going on Harley rides, but it's really hard to go on Harley rides when you have to find a sitter for your son. And you can pretty much only do that on the weekends, or if you have close family around, which everybody in my family and his family that are here stay pretty busy. So when our son gets older, I will go on more Harley rides. If you guys have questions for me, let me know down below in the comments, and ask away. I'm an open book. Moving on to the book I just finished. It's If You Tell by Gregg Olsen. Guys, this is a freaking heart-wrenching freaking book. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Some parts of it will make you cry. So it's about these 3 sisters who grow up in a very traumatizing, horrible living situation. Their mother was not a nice person. She's very evil. And the stuff that their mom put them through is horrific. She tortured them. She would strip them down and violate them. And the stuff that they had to see her do to other people is ridiculous. And the fact that nobody did anything about it, even after like a sister or somebody reported to the authorities, nothing happened. It took all 3 of the sisters going to the authorities after having endured their mother forever how many years, and their mother murdering 3 people, and the authorities still did nothing until the 3rd sister came out and said something. Freaking ridiculous. Very good story. It definitely tears at your heart to think that there are actually people out there who do shit like this, and who are these evil, vindictive, psychotic sociopaths. It makes me sick. Very good book, hard to read. It did get a little repetitive, and I felt like he did repeat a lot of stuff that he had previously said earlier in the book. But other than that, very good book, not for the faint of heart. This book actually is based on a true story, and it happens in Redmond, Washington, and that's where I'm from. So it's crazy to think that something like this actually happened near me. But If You Tell by Gregg Olsen, if you don't get queasy easy, and if you or somebody with tough skin, then this is the book for you to read. You will not regret it. You will probably be able to just breeze right through it because you get so intrigued by all the shit this mom and dad put their 3 children through. Such a good book. So the next book that I'm going to be reading this month is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I'm super excited to read this book, you guys. I've heard so many freaking good things from people on this book, from freaking people on Instagram or other YouTubers. Can't wait to freaking read it. Okay? It's about a girl who has a horrible past, and she's trying to escape that past, and so she goes to a school for assassins, and while trying to seek revenge for what happened to her father. That's really a rough freaking description of what is happening, because I really don't know what fucking happens in this book. I've read the description several freaking times, but I feel like there's so much that happens. I for sure know that there are assassins in it, and the main girl is training to become an assassin. So that I'm pretty much spot on. I'm really excited to read this book. Great reviews. Can't wait. I know it was released a long time ago, but can't wait. Jay Kristoff, Nevernight. Let me know if you've read this book and what you think of this book, because I want to know what you think. Anyhow, let me know in the comments. This concludes my very first video vlog. I hope it wasn't too horrible. If you guys read Nevernight, let me know what you thought about it, or if you read If You Tell, I want to know your thoughts on that book. And then if you have any more questions for me, if there's anything you guys want to know, just leave them in the comments below and I'll for sure answer them. I plan on doing like weekly vlogs to just tell you guys, give you guys updates on what's going on in my life right now, how school's going, all that jazz. And my training for my half marathon that's coming up in July. I want to keep you guys informed on how my training's going. I'm pretty excited about that. Check out my other videos that are on my channel. You've got book reviews, a TBR now, and a wrap up. So I'm getting a good little video collection going. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will check you guys next time. Bye.